And we are back for episode 2 of our Stoneblock series. So, for all of those who are returning after watching episode 1, welcome back. Looking forward to going and jumping right in. So, without further ado, let's get into episode 2. So, with what we ended up doing yesterday, we ended up finishing the first little bit from essentially going from nothing but stone all the way up to getting ourselves some wood. Now, with what we had in that case, did end up running and hitting a bit of a stone wall here. What I found out is we technically need some mobs. We need something to be able to essentially get bones, because we need bone meal. If we want to make ourselves a crucible here, according to what we have right here, to be able to actually make that crucible for ourselves, we do need the crucible and we need the porcelain clay, which is bone meal plus clay. We currently ran into the situation where we have a little bit of clay. We have 4 clay there, but that's not going to tide us over for too long. So I'm just going to quickly put a bunch of the unnecessary things in here. And let's see what we have here left. So I'm going to quickly make myself another bit of a pickaxe here. Definitely need a second stone pickaxe. We have 1 apple left. I did eat most of the apples before we ended up going and shutting it off last night. So now comes the question of where do we want to build our mob grinder here. Now, this is kind of like our little wall that we have here. So I was kind of thinking, why not end up going and potentially building it in a very specific direction. So in this case, let's go and let's head to what looks to be the west. Just dig out here a little bit and quickly make sure that I grab the little bit of charcoal that we have. I do probably need to burn up just a bit more wood here. I think 5 should burn. Actually, if I use the charcoal to be able to make more charcoal, that's going to be more efficient. It's going to burn faster and easier. I'll chop this tree down because I do need some torches. Nope, we did get ourselves some saplings as well. Let's get that. Stands around the tree. Or as somebody ended up telling me, I'm just going to shift next to this little tree here. And the tree is going to eventually grow. Let's keep going. Come on, tree, you can do it. We can button mash this. I can button mash this. I'll jump up. There we go. And we have ourselves a tree. Which I'm going to chop down again, of course. Quickly go, get ourselves a couple more saplings, and then we can put those away. So we have a bunch of charcoal here, which I'm going to also put right back in. Now with this charcoal, I'm going to use that to make, I don't know, I don't think we need that many torches. I'm going to make 20 torches. Yeah, 20 torches sounds about good. Sounds about right. Well, actually, that should make 80 torches. I forgot how Minecraft math ended up working there. Let's make some torches here. Start off with just about 12. We can put them as we mine. So I don't know the optimal distance away that we probably would need to go. So I am going to go pretty far here. Put down another torch. Just so that we don't have any mobs or anything spawning, which probably could use at least like another one. It actually probably like right over there. There we go. And let's keep going. So maybe about 5 or 6 more. Let's just go a little bit more here. Stick a torch there as well as there. And right here should be good. I hope. Let's go 4 there. 4. 8. And 9. try and make a nice little 9x9 area here. Just gonna put a torch down so that nothing ends up spawning behind me. Not properly equipped to be able to actually deal with anything crazy right now. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is a perfect 9x9 box. Which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be 6, 7, 8, and 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And hey, Killer Death, welcome to the stream. Currently making our first little bit of a mob farm here. Do need to go and get one of these guys up and going, so that way we can end up getting ourselves some skeletons and some bone meal. That is the optional goal for today's stream. There's going to be a lot of digging here, but I'll try to keep you guys as entertained as I possibly can. I mean, one of the things that we definitely have to look forward to once we have all these skeletons, I'm going to need to make myself a couple swords and the like. Because we don't have any armor either. But, as we start going, as we progress, we'll see what ends up happening. Because we do need to eventually get ourselves buckets. With buckets we can make water, and with water we can start a farm. Do have a couple seeds. Oh, I completely agree. Digging is, well, I mean, honestly, digging's probably the most boring part of anything that you have to do, but ultimately, you always have to do it. We are deep underground right now. Very deep underground. We are about, I'd say about 130 blocks, 120 blocks or something underground. But, on the bright side, we're getting quite a bit of cobblestone here, which we could definitely end up using to be able to essentially sieve it through it. So we're going to be breaking it down, and then we could eventually sieve right through it. So let's get this. Make myself another 2 picks here. And for those of you who may be wondering, No. Just because I'm pressing my shift. Oh, goodness. Just because I'm pressing shift doesn't mean I'm pressing sticky keys. Come on, computer. There we go. Okay, let's go up at least 4. So with regards to the computer that I have now, I am actually running a i7 9700K. So I did essentially upgrade from a old i3 processor. Yeah, I completely forgot to turn off sticky keys, in all honesty. It is a new computer, so there's a lot of configurations I still need to actually end up doing. But it's one of the reasons why now and today I am streaming for you guys, hopefully in 1080p. That's one of the big goals that I always had, is increasing stream quality. Watching some of my previous streams, I know the microphone quality was pretty awful, in all honesty. The graphics were pretty crazy. Yeah, I did build this computer from scratch. I kept my old graphics card. My graphics card was never really that much of an issue. It was more so just my processor. My i3 couldn't handle. Awesome. This definitely means I'm going to be streaming quite a few more games and everything now that the quality's increased, because every YouTube video I tend to watch is... well, it needs to be in 1080. I mean, I can't watch anything in 720p. I actually sit there and I start going, if it's in 720p, I get sick of it, because it's too grainy and pixelized and everything. So, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to actually get the upgrade in. To essentially a capability of, hey, my computer can actually handle this. And as for building computers, I mean, I highly recommend building a computer if you do know how. It'll save you lots of money in the long run, most definitely. Oh, there goes one nether pick. Let's get rid of these. Last little bit here. And then we have ourselves a little bit of a kill room. Ah. Yeah, no, this computer starts up in about 15 seconds or less. So, one thing that I'm going to head back here and quickly end up doing is I'm going to grab all that charcoal we have here. I'm going to plant ourselves another tree. I'm going to just quickly dance around the tree here. Get that up. Let's chop it down quickly. I'm going to do something that most people probably haven't done, or at least probably don't often do. It's not the most efficient method that I have here, but I am going to be making myself a door. Why a door, you may ask? Well, you see, when I break these, things are going to start spawning in here. I'm going to quickly head out and break these down as well, just to go and get that a secluded area more so. Now, I don't know the optimal distance that you need to be away from something for stuff to start spawning. I'm going to actually just quickly break this one. Place down a second door here, just in case anything happens to spawn in there. And then I'm going to do the last bit. So we have 3 doors here. That should give plenty of room to be able to go in. Hopefully, end up going and spawning some stuff for us. Just going to dance around this tree again. I can shift dance, I can do lots of crazy things and everything. Come on, tree. You can do this. I'll jump for you. There you go. All it took was a little bit of a jump. Yeah. No, I completely agree. Getting a new computer is probably one of the most important things there. It's one of the main reasons I did actually end up going and essentially not streaming for such a long period of time, is because I wanted a computer that could deliver high quality content to you guys. And my old i7 I didn't feel like it was doing that. I felt like I was doing subpar streaming, subpar content in general. So I wanted to be able to actually get that up and improve that. Just gonna make myself some picks here. And let's make 2 more. Oh, it looks like stuff spawned. I can see on my little mini-map here. Which means, let's also get ourselves some swords. Let's make some swords here. I completely forgot the sword recipe for a second there. There we go. Let's go in here and see what we got. I'm going to leave that second door open. Ooh, a skeleton. Exactly what we needed. Oh. Let's try juking these arrows. Oh my goodness. We only got an arrow from that, though. That's pretty unfortunate. Well, let's shut that door there. Shut that door. And the last door. So, one of the things that I'm thinking of doing here as well is I'm probably going to need to eventually start building something of a farm in the future. Now, this stream is strictly about the mob grinder, but while that's going, I do need to be able to go and at least do something and preferably move away so that stuff can actually end up spawning here. So I'm going to head out a little bit into this direction. Yep, stuff's going to start spawning now. I don't know if I was too close or exactly what it was there. I think it was like 30-something blocks away, and that probably isn't exactly 30 blocks or so. So probably isn't the optimal distance away that should have been. Yep, that's everything spawning, so this is probably optimal distance. So I kind of have to like run down here the next time I want stuff to end up spawning for me. I'm gonna eat myself an apple. There we go. And let's see what we can do. So I'm gonna dig out maybe probably like a 5x5. So it's like 3 in this direction, 3 in this direction. I can actually go a little further. Because we are going to eventually need a farm as well. This area is going to be lit up, however. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which would be optimal around any of the water that we end up doing. And then once we're done here, we should be able to just simply run all the way back. Harvest a couple of these skeletons, and then we should be set. 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then we'd have the water like simply like right in the middle here. So the water would be like right in here. And then we have 4 there. And yeah, no, I completely understand. Like when you stream things, it takes a lot to be able to actually get your quality up. It takes like a lot of configuration, so on and so forth. Like one of the things that I'm looking at potentially doing in the future here is seeing if I can't do some pre-recorded videos, potentially even get an intro in there. Because right now, what I'm looking at, I am not looking at anything fancy. So we do have, I think, at least 2 skeletons or 2 somethings down there. Which I'm going to be heading back to harvest in just a second here. So let's see, let's get these last little bits here, and let's run back and see what we have. So I think those little red things are like normal drops. Okay, let's see who we... those bloody sticky keys again. Because I'm spamming my shift. Okay, what do we have here? We have 2 skeletons. I don't know if we can juke them enough. Nope. Okay, okay, got rid of that one, but oh, goodness. Well, that didn't work out exactly the way I intended. To be also, upon doing that, we actually ended up getting our first death there. So, let's see. What do we have? Minecraft rain... Oh, come on. Okay. Let's just go back to the title screen and go right back in. I guess Minecraft just doesn't like handling any of the, like, hey, we died. We don't let you die. Okay, we are back. Do you think all my stuff should be right back over here? Yep. So you go grab all this and back up here. Well, hey, I got my head at least. So I suppose that's one good thing. Do still need to eliminate the skeleton here. I need to get better at my jukes. And nope. There we go. I got revenge all right. Can I grab that arrow? No, I can't. Okay. Well, that was the most unexpected thing that we had there. But we do have some food here, which is probably going to save my life a little bit. We have this wonderful epic bacon here. And it looks like it's regenning all my health. Awesome. Yep, small price to pay for salvation. Now, I do need to figure out if I can remember what specific key it was to be able to actually access that little map to get rid of that little death marker. I do know that it was... no, I have no clue what that is. I'm just pressing random buttons at this point here. Extended inventory, no clue what that is. What does this one do? Oh, goodness. I'll figure it out eventually. Because I don't want to leave that death marker there forever, which... Oh, great. I also got rid of my mini-map. This isn't good. How did I get rid of that? Oh, my goodness. There it is. Okay, so it's H. H, I suppose, for HUD or such. Okay. So it looks like there's more stuff back in there as well, but I do need to get some armor to some degree. Or I'd need a better way to actually end up killing them. Oh. Okay. Hey guys. I don't know exactly how I'm going to end up going because there's a creeper in there. Okay, ow. What if I ended up going? What if I brought them back here? Can't really juke a skeleton, though. Oh, maybe I can. Got rid of him. Okay. Those darn sticky keys. Look, let me out, let me out, let me out. Okay, I can get rid of these guys, though. Get myself a little bit of gunpowder here. Oh, no. No blowing up here. You guys can hiss at me all you want, but there's going to be no blowing up here. And this guy, if I anger him, I can just do this. Death marker's going to get annoying. Oh, ow. There we go. That is probably one of the loudest death messages I've ever heard, with half a heart left. Let's see a little bit more epic bacon here. Quickly get myself fully health regened. And we did get an ender pearl. We got some infernium essence. We did get a common loot crate here, which is inside. We have some salmon. And Bam's pineapple pizza. I guess we got something to make up for the food that we ended up losing over there. I'll take it. Okay. So, now that we have that up, technically we do have a mob farm, or so. We did get the mystical agriculture here, but that's not what I'm going to be doing this stream. So, one of the main things we have there is the crucible. But we need, I think, 7 bone meal. So we do need a little bit more in the ways of bone meal there. So let's just put this stuff away here. The cobblestone, we're eventually going to be stacking that in the future anyway. Which, I wonder. It may be a good idea. Oh, I can't make arrows, though. That's the thing. So I'm trying to think of easier ways to end up actually killing all of them. Just the way that I did it with that, I probably should have done, like, some upper section there. I'm going to quickly run over there, let them all end up spawning for me. Just mine this out a little bit more. Well, we're over here. We can't see it because of the little mini-map. Which I still need to figure out the keybinds and the actual keys to be able to actually get rid of that. That's a good point. We have under there... I think it would be under mod options. No, it wouldn't be under mod options. It'd be under controls. And then under minimap in here. Let's see if we can find this here. There's just so many things. Chat tweaks. You know what? If I just put in minimap. Toggle minimap is with H. Minimap settings is with Y. So minimap. So I want the waypoints here. I do not want to show my latest death. That's cleared. There we go. Thanks for that. It's been forever since I ended up actually doing any of those things. So that definitely will end up helping out. So now we need to see if anything else ends up spawning back there. It's basically a death pit. I go over there and... well, obviously the skeletons which I need are not going to take very kindly to me. So one of the things I'm going to need to end up actually doing there is making a effective mob grinder, because right now I have one of the most inefficient mob grinders possible. I need to make it more of a free-fall mob grinder. I need to make it something where it actually goes up into the sky, so that the mobs end up going, they end up falling down and taking maybe half health damage every single time they end up falling. So let's just quickly finish clearing this little room up here. Which, you know, I probably didn't intend on it this way. But what if I made 2 mob grinders? As I run over there and I'm farming those guys, I could run back and farm the others. It is going to be turned into a farm in the future. But it probably would help out a little bit. So I'm going to put a door here. Door here. And a door over here. This one is for smaller guys, so it's not particularly for Endermen. I'm going to run over here. Grab this torch. Looks like a bunch of things are spawning over there. So I did technically, unintentionally, make 2 separate mob grinders here. Now, is there anything that I could specifically do to go and get myself armor? I don't think so this second. I'm going to run back here and grab myself another piece of epic bacon. Actually, I'm going to grab it all for goodness sake. Looks like there's an Enderman over here. Okay, so we have a couple guys here. So we do have a skeleton. Oh, you're a sniper type guy, aren't you? Oh, got a couple bones there, which should be actually all we need in the way of bone meal. Okay, hey guys. No, you're not allowed to blow up here. And let's get rid of you. There's a spider over there. And I'm going to just quickly anger these guys as well. They are extremely loud, though. Oh my goodness, how many of them ended up spawning in there? It's like End City just came right here. Okay, let's get rid of these guys. Okay, I'm just gonna anger all of them here. Oh my goodness. That's not what I was expecting there. Oh, that is loud though. Let's stand here and smack them a little bit. Ooh, looks like they're dropping loot boxes for me too. Definitely use them. What is with all the Endermen? I mean, seriously, what is with all the Endermen here? They're all... I mean, I know I made it high enough specifically for Endermen, but... I did not expect this many guys. So let's get rid of them. So we still have a spider in here, and... Now the Endermen just... Do they just keep spawning, or... What's actually happening here? Let's get rid of these guys. We have to nearly be done with them, right? So we have, I think, at least one more, and we have the spider up there, which we should be able to just easily deal with right now. There we go. Spider eye, and let's get rid of the last Enderman here. So, yeah, I have no clue exactly what's up with all the Enderman spawns. That was a ridiculous amount of Endermen here. We got some common loot crates and a rare loot crate. Let's quickly open these up. So inside the common, we got Coca Brown and a... Wait. Chickens already? We got ourselves a cake and some rabbit bait. And we got ourselves an ender tether. So we're not going to be using the ender tether anytime soon. But those eggs could definitely come in extremely handy. I'm going to put them away for the moment. We aren't going to be testing our luck particularly yet. I'm going to run over here and see what we can end up doing. See what we can go and see who we have over here. So we just have a couple general mobs here. Oh, let me out. They can't get through the door, thankfully. Oh. Oh, no. Well, thanks, Creeper. You blew a hole in the floor. It was a beautiful floor while it lasted. And the ceiling. Oh, well. But that is almost about as much time as we have for today. However, we did accomplish our goal here. We have bones, which we can turn into bone meal. The bone meal is what we're going to be going. We're going to be taking all of our clay, which is right in here. And we can use it to make some porcelain clay. And we end up taking the porcelain clay and we're going to use it, most likely tomorrow, to see if we can't go and make ourselves from stone to lava. But for those of you who did enjoy today's episode, feel free to leave a big thumbs up down below. Feel free to leave a comment on maybe your favorite part. And if you enjoyed the content in general, feel free to subscribe. And I will see everybody tomorrow. And have a great day.